Mike's 42. Mike's 42.
Here's Wilson on first down. Looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. A big play there on the first play of the game. 53 yards.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
He's check. Listen. Crash.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Buying time to his left. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
16 yards.
3 down.
Got it. For another Seahawks. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
One left.
They'll run it. This is Procise. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the Packers' 2-yard line.
Second down and goal. Wilson, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Preston Smith comes in for the sack.
When you're this close to the goal line, you got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
Mike 50. Ankle. Big stop, let's go. Check Mike 50.
On third and goal, Wilson. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Rashad Penny there to make the grab. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And that makes the score 7-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told, as he's taken down back shy of the 20. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up first and 10 at their own 18.
Watch the twist. Wide. Get wide. Shoot. 26.
Throwing is Rodgers. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Rush in. Hey, Mike. Mike 49. Mike. Recon, 132 fighter.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
And boy, down a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field. Looking deep for Adams. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now the football is going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line.
Mike. Let's make these babies. 4 down. Let's make these babies cry on the way back home. Good job right there. Good, good, good. Bang, bang.
Now Wilson throwing on first down, eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
14.
They'll try and run down here with Prosise. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. C.J. Prosise taking it in. Here the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. Myers connects on the PAT. And that'll make the score 14-0. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence. Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Now a deep ball here, hauled in just past the 50. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. He got 29 yards that time. Throwing now is Rodgers. And now look at him go. 20. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Now Myers for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
He's got Adams on the hookup. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Packers. Now Rodgers setting up the screen here, Aaron Jones. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll be a second and long. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. They're going to line up to go for this on fourth down. Rodgers stays on the field. Here we go on fourth down with Rodgers. Going for the deep ball. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Wilson steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Check. All goes special.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson looking left side. That's caught by Moore. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Let's go, Pete. It's going to be a long day on this. It's going to be a long day. Check 99. Check 99. Check 42's the mic. Check 42's the mic. Be alert. Hey, guys, listen. Shift. Watch the shift. Let's go. 4 down. Good touch.
This is Procise on the carry. And not much. Maybe a yard down to the 23. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Got it. Mike 42, check. Mike 42. That's it. Double up. Mike 42. Here we go, D, get off the field.
On 3rd down, Wilson forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Preston Smith able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Left pass. 42. Front left. I got you, boy. Hey, Mike's 42. You can't block me. Good job right there. Mike's 4-2. Wow.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. Flush to his right. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Rodgers. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
First down, Green Bay.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Get 300. Get 300. Hey, exit.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
To throw again, Rodgers. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams in the final seconds of the first half as they are now on the board here in the first half. Crosby with the extra point, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
The Seahawks take over first and 10.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
We got this.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave them with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Third down.
319. 54. Right, 54. And we got to get to the ball, team. We got 319.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. And he finds Jimmy Graham. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. Rodgers going to throw. The 20. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are back within a single score.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've seen their 21-0 advantage cut to just 7, so time to go back to work here, 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. This complete to Lockett. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Watch safety. 14, run it. Safety's creeping. Jumping, it's free. Jumping, it's free. Kill. Gun. We got motion. Back up.
On the handoff, this is Procise. Vanderbilt's own Oren Burks had the tackle defensively.
Hey, zero. Hey, zero.
At the 37-yard line.
On 2nd and 9, Wilson, and that's complete to Luke Wilson. And they got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 23 yards the pickup there.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
Wilson on target there to Moore. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
You got tight right there. Check. 95.
Now Wilson escaping the pressure right. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
One left. Mike 42, check, Mike 42. I hope he's right. Friday. 36 power. Hayward. 42, Mike 42. Watch the screen.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Fight, 42. He's scared. What's tight? Tight is right. What's tight? Tight is right. Out. 3 down. Out. 22, Jet, Palmer. 22, Jet, Palmer. 36 power. Check 13.
And to give this time to the tailback. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
SOS. Go.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Keep it up. Good job right there. Mike, look, 4-2. Good guys, 4 down. 42, Mike, 42. Know your job.
On 2nd and 12, Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Luke Wilson, 27 yards. And the Seahawks are able to stretch that lead out a bit further. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball, because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line.
At their own 37-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's Ziggy Ansah, the number 5 pick in 2013, credited with a sack.
61, match box, right.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. It's caught here by Adams. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. The Packers go for it. Rodgers. And no, it's incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position.
Let's go double count right here, double count. Watch tight end, tight end's right. Tight end's right. 3 down, 3 down. Watch the end. 12. Check. Let's go double count right here, double count. Good.
Now Wilson on first down. It's caught, block it. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Mike's 50. Let's go one more. Far left. Motion.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
And bring it. 14. 18. Off. Max box. Mike. We own them. 42's the Mike. Here we go. Friday. Go.
And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Second and 8 at the 19-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Rapid. Shit.
Now Wilson. And Intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Kevin King with a pick. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a two-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on 2nd and 14. Rodgers under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. To throw is Rodgers. He's going to let it fly, and that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
And I think we'll probably see them go for it here on 4th down. No reason not to. Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Throwing now is Rodgers. And Adams has it complete. The 30, 10, touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams. 77 yards as his guys are back within a single score. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high-percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
So a 7-point game. They'll need a recovery, the touchdown, and an extra point to tie. And the Seahawks, looks like they've recovered. They have. A tough one there. They certainly wanted that when they needed it, but they didn't absolutely have to get it. They still do have 3 timeouts.
You're exactly right. They had to attempt it. But even though they didn't get it, as you noted, with 3 timeouts, if they can get these stops on defense, all hope is not lost.
Check, 42, check, Mike 42. Get that quarterback at all costs. Go 14. Check 25.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's get some penetration. 40. Check. Move 15. Mike 42.
Oh, Wilson going to throw. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
Check.
And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
So the penalty certainly helps them out as they come up on 2nd and 5.
Watch the whip. Hey, 0. 66. Go to half. Ball trot. Me and you all day. All day.
Wilson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He'll run it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 18. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
And Myers able to knock it through, and that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, they've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but, boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Now Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go. He was trying to find Equanimeous St. Brown, and it's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
Bravo.
One final try now for Rodgers. And this is dropped it incomplete. Well, there's a metaphor for how this one is gone as time has run out on this ball game.